Hey, what's going on, guys? Joker back again, once again. Another Friday means another Xur weekly reset. Xur is here right now at the European Dead Zone in Winding Cove. Before I get started in going into Xur's inventory, which of course I will cover the armor set rolls on all three characters, Hunter, Titan, Warlock. But before I do that, by all means, like this video if you enjoy these Xur resets. Also, while you're at it, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell to stay notified of future videos, streams, guides, uploads, reviews, just uploads in general, etc., etc. Without further ado, let's get into Xur's inventory and see what Xur has to offer us this fine Friday. Starting off with the exotics, we have the Sweet Business Exotic Auto Rifle. With the exotic perk Payday, this gun is really fun and meme-worthy. It's basically a Gatling gun as an auto rifle, and what Payday does is it gives it a larger magazine, increases accuracy when firing from the hip. Picking up special or heavy ammo immediately reloads this weapon. And it also has business time, sustained fire, boost range, and rate of fire. So it's literally like a Gatling gun. 150 in the mag. Very fun, meme-worthy gun that can sometimes be kind of busted and catch people off guard. For Hunters. Hunters get the Gwynson Vest, exotic chest piece, with the exotic perk Roving Assassin. This is literally the Spectral Blade chest piece. Basically, you only really want to use it on Spectral Blade. Roving Assassin, each Spectral Blades kill you make before going into stealth will restore more of your super energy. This thing used to be freaking overpowered as crap, but now it's kind of just like nice to have. So, I mean, this is not that bad of a roll. Total stat roll 66, leaning more towards recovery and intellect. I'll go ahead and nab that just for myself. And I'll compare it later to my other roll, Gwynson Vest. And I'll delete the one that is worse than the other. For Titans, you also get a chest piece. Yeah, that's right. Xur is selling chest pieces today. You get the Armamentarium with the simple perk of and another thing, which just gives you another grenade charge. That's really it. Total stat roll 67 though, leaning more towards strength overall. If you don't have a better one, go ahead and get this one, although it is low and all, so you'd have to factor that in. And Vesper Radiance for Warlocks, total stat roll 64, leaning more towards recovery. Not that bad of a stat roll. The issue is the chest plate itself is meh. Its exotic perk is Planetary Turret. Rifts release an arc shockwave when cast. Rift energy recharges faster when you are surrounded by enemies. There's just better exotics to use. So out of the exotics, I'd say get Sweet Business if you want it. And if you don't have a better Gwynson Vest roll and you play Hunter, this could be the role for you. Looking at his weapons, we have the Jane 7 rifle, which is an adaptive frame arc energy pulse rifle. Already, its perks are looking nice for PvP. I saw Firmly Planted and Swashbuckler, and then Alloy Mag, Light Mag, SLO 21 Post, SPO 28 Front, Range Masterwork. Not that bad of a roll in all honesty if these types of Soros Pulse Rifles are your cup of tea. You might want to consider getting this roll. 7 Seraph Officer Revolver, usually pretty good, specifically if it has time payload for stunning overload champions when hand cannons are the weapons with the overload mods. But this roll is meh. Feeding Frenzy, Underdog. I mean, it also has exercise rounds, a pendant mag, full bore and chamber compensator, reload masterwork. That's a skip for me. There are definitely better rolls of the Officer Revolver. False Promises, Kinetic High Impact Auto Rifle, Underdog, and Sympathetic Arsenal. It does have high cal, which is nice. Ricochet, Stability, Arrowhead, Polygonal. This would not be that bad if it wasn't for the fact that these two perks both rolled on this one. Like, Sympathetic Arsenal is nice if you're running an Izanagi build and, you know, you want to constantly have that. Wait, no, not Izanagi, this is Kinetic, so this would be Borealis. Constantly have that overpowered Borealis shots. But, it's only good for a meme build. Timeless Vertex. I'm already liking this thing's look. Firmly planted snapshot sights, adaptive fusion rifle. I've been wanting one of these. I saw Sheik do a video on it, and it looks cool. Accelerated coils, liquid coils, signal MS5, flash, range mass. Yes, 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 yes. Give me this. This is a great roll. This is a great roll fusion rifle. This is a freaking astounding rolled fusion rifle. I might make a video on this. Yes, get this. If you're a fusion rifle enthusiast for PvP, get this. This sight is not too terrible for what it is, and it does increase range. And you get the flash sight as well. If you want that more, which the flash might be the way to go because it gives it back its handling, but it does not touch any other stat. It does not, like, you know, take away any that this sight would give. And firmly planted, so if you slide, you know, you get that bonus accuracy and stability, and then snapshot sights, range master. Yes. I highly suggest this. This is a god roll. 7 Seraph CQC, led from Gold Trench Barrel. Interesting PvE roll, but I think that's a skip for me. Also has handling, exercise, extended mag, corkscrew rifling, full choke. The 7th Seraph Saw, high caliber, auto-loading, disruption break. Yeah, this is just a skip. I don't like disruption break. Auto-loading holster, ambitious assassin, thermoplastic grenades, and swarm of the Raven. Does it have spike nades? It does not, so that's a bad roll. So the two that I highly recommend are the Chain 7 for PvP and the Timeless Vertex. Timelines Vertex for PvP. The armor is the old armor that you could get as just basically season armor from Season of Dawn. The Righteous set overall. So if anybody wants these, they can of course get them so that way they can be unlocked as Transmog. It's like a night look, specifically like this helmet for the Hunter. We have the boots, total stat roll of 65, leading towards intellect and recovery. We have the helmet, leaning more towards mobility and discipline. We have the chest piece, leaning more towards recovery and intellect. And we have the oh my gosh, heavily leaning towards recovery and intellect. I'd say the gauntlets are the win here. I would definitely say the gauntlets are a win here. Recovery and intellect is really nice to have on a Hunter. Yeah. My recommendation is definitely pick up these gauntlets. These gauntlets look freaking amazing for PvP. Chest armor is not that bad. Helmet, decent. The boots and the gauntlets. Yes. Because these two, like 25 plus 22, that's 47. That's 47 recovery right off the bat. That's really good. And intellect is always decent to have. So, yeah, yes. Specifically the boots and the gauntlets for the Hunter, I highly recommend getting. Now let's move on to the Titan. And here we are in the Titan. Let's see what Sir has to offer for us. For the gauntlets, total stat roll 59, overall evenly distributed. Chest piece, total stat roll 64, leaning more towards recovery. Helmet, total stat roll 63, overall evenly distributed. And the boots, total stat roll 63, overall evenly distributed. Nothing really interesting here except for maybe the slightly higher recovery gauntlets. And let's wrap things up on the Warlock. And here we are on the Warlock to wrap things up. Let's see the armor. We have a total stat roll 59 on the gauntlets, leaning more towards discipline and strength. Total stat roll is 60 on the chest armor, leaning more towards mobility. Total stat roll 58 on the helmet. Overall evenly distributed, slightly favoring mobility and intellect. And total stat roll of 63 on the boots. mostly evenly distributed, but slightly leaning more towards resilience and discipline. I am Choker, and this has been your week's